Welcome back to our Race to Level 10 series, a newbie walkthrough. Today's video covers another 20 minutes of the EXP Ninja_Junior account, which will bring the account to exactly 1 hour of gameplay. I decided to go to Winding now to show you how to effectively float fish there. I really should have revised my notes before this, and did not get to a good start. Do you think I still made a level up in this episode? Let's find out. After purchasing the map from the admin building, I dashed to my favorite gudgeon spot. Most people float fish rivers by letting the bobber run. This can only be done effectively when holding the rod, making the use of multiple rods impossible. The technique I use instead uses the arch of the rod to set the line exactly at the bottom. The depth you set will determine how close to the shore will the line swing inwards before hitting the ground, hence it determines how far out from the bank will the line and bobber come to a rest. How you can simply lay out the next rod and concentrate on the spinning rod whilst you wait for some action. Worms and maggots are good for gudgeon, however the bite rate in the first spot I tried had a slow bit rate on the bobbers, and unmaker hits on the spinner. I started to doubt whether I would make a level up in this episode. I decided to change spot to aim for a bigger catch on my spinner. Within seconds I was on to a large fish. Unfortunately it snapped the line. It might have been a pike. Shame, the lure was working well. But on a new lure, and on my next cast, and right at the brink of my 20-minute timer that would end the game session, I hooked up to a decent fish. Fish have a tendency to want to run in the opposite direction from which they feel resistance. If I want the fish to steer right, I pull left. I also suggest changing direction to use the fish's direction in your favor and make it easier to reel in. Changing direction suddenly, and coupling this with a small lift, can help turn the fish's head and get it to the surface, where it is much easier to fight. When fighting a decent fish, try resist pumping up drag resistance. Take your time and keep the stress indicator in the yellow. This allows you to minimize damage to your equipment and line. A nice perch which was enough to take my to level 7. Just in time too. Join me next time to see whether I will manage to get past another level in 20 minutes or less.